Yeah, I was just saying to you that Muangthong, of course, came in second in the Thai League. Thai League 1 it's called now. Far from Buriram, who won it by 14 points. There's the support for Buriram, for Muangthong. Some of them are wrapped up at the moment. It's 11 degrees, by the way, in Hanoi. It's very, very cold weather, I have to say. Not something people outside of Southeast Asia might actually realize. It gets pretty chilly up there. Mighty Muangthong, regarded as one of the biggest teams around in Thailand and also in Southeast Asian football. Remember, they were playing in Division 2 not too long ago. Since then, in the last since 2009, they have not finished outside the top 3, except for 1 year in 2014 when they surprisingly finished 5th. They had something very incredible. From 2007 to 2009, they won consecutive division titles. They won Div 2, 2007, then Division 1 in 2008, and then the Premier League in Division, the top flight, which is something highly unusual. I don't think you'll find many clubs in the world who have achieved successive promotions and then the top flight title. As we see the two teams now making their way out. Thai League winners 2009, 10, 12 and 2016. Won the FA Cup in 2015 as recently as then, 2010 and 2011 as well. League Cup champions, that's why they're here in this tournament. It's the League Cup champions, that the Thai League Cup champions that play in this tournament. For most of the other countries, it's normally the league winner, except for Vietnam. Sanna Khanh Hoa finished 6th place. The officials today from Malaysia, Nagoramir bin Nur Muhammad is the referee, assisted by Muhammad Yusri bin Muhammad, Muhammad Khalid bin Muhammad Aris, and Muhammad Nazmi bin Nasaruddin. There you go, those are your officials. We've had some feisty affairs so far, so they could have their work cut out for them. Muangthong, such an impressive side. And to be fair, these guys have been pretty good as well. Particularly the man on the left there, at the back, Yusuf Toure, the number 36. Scored 6 goals so far. In every game, he has got a goal, so keep an eye out for him. They make just the one change from the side that beat Lao Toyota last week. Nguyen Din Loy, number 77, he comes in for Nguyen Tan Dien, who's not even on the list today. I was saying, Muangthong, so impressive. Every single player there, except for the number 59, Nukulkit. All the rest are full Thai internationals, and their foreign player, Lee Ho, was an international for Korea as well. So it was an extremely impressive lineup here. It's virtually the Thai team up against Sanna Khanh Hoa, who've got a smattering of internationals as well. But if you look at that, look at who they can afford to put on the bench. Tiriso Dangda, the number 10, perennial top scorer in Thai football. He is moving across to Sanfrecce Hiroshima in Japan on loan next year. So this will be one of the last few matches he plays. Of course, they are involved in AFC Champions League action against JDT, Johor Darul Taksim, in the playoffs. They can afford to leave him out. Sripan, touch Tawan. So light blue. Going from left to right. Sanna Khanh Hoa, red and black for Muangthong. As that ball is pumped up. Zahir Chahir is the man at the back who just launched that ball. He'll be an important defensive figure. He'll need to be at the top of his game, really. There's Tiraton, the opposing figure of Sirod. Who plays out on that left side, can play centrally, holds the ball up. He's just an immense figure, really. One of those rare instances of a lower division player involved in the national team before he moved to Muangthong. Closing down quickly. This is one of their most impressive performers, Lei Do Tan. Number 24 can sit deep and pulls all the strings. Again, forward by the Frenchman to a fellow Frenchman in Yusuf Toure, who will be the danger man for this Sanna Khanh Hoa side. Down on the right. We'll try to create as many problems as possible. Loy. Corner, first of the game. Toure would be the man to watch out for. Adisak away. It's a good start, it's a bright start from the home side. See the Vietnam flags there, waving furiously away. Zaro has stayed up to help in attack. Duitan is brought down. Back 10 is the word from the referee. Tantai, who was the man of the match in that previous game, takes a free kick. Foul there by Charu. High boot it looked like. Out wide to Sirod. Just trying to take on players. Uses that strength of his. Good work on that side from Lee Ho. Toure does his defensive duties well. This is Kwok Chi. To Tantai. Quite deep at the moment, Tantai. And he'll start advancing. There you go, you can see him. Great ball out. Well, so far, it's a pretty decent start for Sanna Khanh Hoa. Lovely ball to Sirot. Use the strength brilliantly. Sirot surely got to finish it. And they just about get that in. That's probably relief more than anything else for Sirot, who should have scored. Took an absolute age. Adisak makes no mistake. And really out of nothing, Muangthong get the lead, but it's a soft goal. And really not particularly good defending. It looked like Din Loy was the man at fault. We'll just confirm that, but he really couldn't withstand the strength of this man here. Well, he should have really put that away. That is poor defending, really. Sirot really ought to have put that away. Adisak too, he squeezed it under, but it was far too easy. Tran Van Vu. What was he doing there? Just shaken off. And Poznan already starting. Well, he won't be happy with that. For Dintan, the way his side defended. It's something they've got to watch out for, Sirot. The hard work, but then the easier part of shooting was far too close to the goalkeeper. Thankfully for him and Muangthong, Adisak was on hand to just about put that away. They'll be disappointed at conceding so early, but that's offside. Just offside, that's the right call. Tran Van Vu will be having nightmares about that one. Every time Sirot comes towards him, he'll be concerned. Looks like Din Loy has moved up into a midfield position. It's another shot. This time, no mistake from the goalkeeper. Decent effort from Praket. Hit that quite well. Not the angle we want to see, though. Just to view how close that was, how on target it was, but with Tuan Man, didn't want to take any chances. Tiraton with the corner. Now facing real pressure here. Sanna Khanh Hoa. Comes straight back to Tiraton. Two not particularly great crosses from him. Expect better from Tiraton. One of the best fullbacks in the region. It's another soft free kick given away. Tran is the man there. Tran Dinh Quang, and I think that's why Zaria was just showing his frustration at giving that away. They look a little shell-shocked at the moment. Tiraton, that sweet left foot of his, standing over the ball. He'll be wanting to put in a better delivery this time. Sarajuyan also there, but it looks like it will be Tiraton. Tiraton! Oh, it's a brilliant free kick. Only the upright, or perhaps a crossbar, just denying him. So easily could have been 2. That's the kind of ball that we expect from Tiraton. Here's Siron again, almost having to double team on him whenever he's got the ball. Tantai does a great job of winning it back. Now Toure out on his left-hand side. He's got the overlapping run here. Very nicely done. It will be a corner. Dinnon has the pace. Put out a play there by Nukulkit. Really not a fantastic delivery from Tantai. Alissa Praket was just trying to play that out. There you go, it was the crossbar. Just denied Tiraton a fantastic free kick. That would have been. Well, since then it's been mainly Muangthong. Since that first goal. Lost their shape. They started pretty well, didn't they, Sanna Khanh Hoa? Hit away by Tandian. Toure wanted the ball to his feet. And already the change is being made. Tran Trong Bin in for Tran Van Vu. Well, that's interesting. I just wonder why he felt the need to do that already. Crowd gets excited every time the ball's inside the final third, particularly the penalty area. Le Duitan, good ball in! Yusuf Toure got in front of his man and a shot away, but it sails over. First real chance for Sanna Khanh Hoa. Great work from Duitan. Turned his man there. And he got in front of Nukulkit. Just too much on that shot. Probably put him off just enough. That's better from this side. Well, they'll be encouraged by that. Just wonder whether that move was a tactical one and to change that up. Tran Van Vu. Toure. No support yet for him. Somehow gets past Nukulkit. Tiraton comes back to help. No foul. That was a little careless from Lee Ho. Lee Ho. Just losing his balance there. Toure. Tandien with the ball. Here's Duitan. Just seem to have stabilised a bit better now. Oyan. Now to Toure. More blue jerseys in the box now, perhaps. Also plenty of red jerseys there, though. Toure. Maybe a little hopeful from him, asking for a penalty, not vociferously appealing to the referee for that one. Tiraton. Who will be given license to go up as much as possible. Tiraton up to trying to link up play. No foul, says the referee. Duitan. It does look like Tran Trong Bin is on to just strengthen up that right-hand side up against Sarah Chuyen. Oh, sorry, Siro Chatong. That's great work there. You have to be really on the ball. Did not. Remember, it was Tran Van Vu who made the mistake against Sarah Chuyen. I just wonder whether, or rather Sirod, and just wonder whether he was yanked off because of that. A bit harsh, really, given how early it was, but he seemed to be having problems. That's why he maybe got the hook. Opportunity then for Tran. Become a bit more even now, the game, a bit more balanced. Just get the impression Muangthong could step up a gear when needed to. Tiraton. Nukulkit. Here's Adisak, goal scorer. Only goal so far, could have been 2. Tiraton's free kick just being a few inches lower. Now, cries of Vietnam, which we heard a lot when we were last year. As I mentioned, it is almost played like an international. Saro wants more support. Dui Tan is the man that will come back more often than not, but it's at the moment Tan Tai. Din Non, who also gets a fair bit of license to roam around. It's almost a hospital pass with Sirod bearing down on Trong Bin. Here's Torre. Din Non. Nice skills from him, gets a free kick. Collision that brings down one player from each side. Oh, that wasn't great, was it? Not good work from Kwok Chi. That brings down Adisak. That's where the noise is coming from. All this drumming. Sripan would be fairly happy with this so far, as we are about to hit the halfway point in this first half. This player's still on the ground. This is that wonderful free kick, and lovely shot of it as well. No question of ever crossing that line, of course. Thankfully, both of them are up. Referee just making sure everything's done properly. Sirot. Madison. Here's Tantai to Din Non. Loves to come in field. Takes on players as well. Somehow managed to get through those sea of red. Dui Tan looks for Torre. They swarm back in numbers here, this Muangthong side. Look how deep Tantai is coming. Wanting the ball. It's quite a fluid formation from them. He'll stay back as he allows others to go forward rather. Tantai. The Nukulkit also just comes across and lets Tiraton go forward. There he is. He's been impressive so far, Dinnon. Good pace, good trickery. We turn in a slightly more advanced role today. Here's Sirod. Cute little cross, but too close to the keeper. Duitan, well, he scored from a similar position on day one of this tournament and took a massive deflection against Byongket. Opening goal of the whole tournament. Here's Sirod's cross. Looking for Adisak. It's just far too close to Wintwan Man. This is what I was talking about earlier, how they happen to team up on players down this left-hand side, particularly Sirod. Brackett picks himself up, the Tossawat rather. Just move over, he's swapped over onto this side for a little while. Toure with a rather unnecessary shove there on the cool kit. Keep it to 1-0 till half-time. I think Khanh Hoa will be fairly okay with that. Remember though, this is their home leg, so they've really got to make use of it. Muangthong with a valuable away goal. Tantai almost loses his balance there. Free kick here. Trong Bin with the foul. And Sarat Yuyan. They have had less danger down the left since his introduction. Tiraton. Towering header from who else but the big man, Sirod, who's, I think, hurt himself in the process. Look at how much higher he jumped than anyone else. The landing, I think, was a bit awkward for him. The leap he got, and the players around him, particularly Tran. But he only managed to knock it into the ground, and it was pretty easy for the keeper after that. Saying towering big, he's 1.84, Certainly one of the tallest players on the pitch. Duitan, and then Tantai. Puckett's there first. Now Adesak. It's a heavy touch from Puckett. Only goal in the 9th minute. Tiraton. Now Tosawat. That's going to result in a booking for Din Non. A few stiff challenges so far. Puckett's okay, I think. Doesn't seem that bad, really, in the end, but referee felt otherwise. First booking of the game. Could be some bleeding going on there on Tosawat. They'll be fairly pleased with this, the Muangthong fans. That header for Sirod. Took the sting out of it, didn't it, when he not headed it into the ground. It's just a bit of bleeding and they might have to give him a bit more treatment, Brackett. Tiraton. Looking for Adesak. Not sure what Zara did there, but if the referee felt it was a foul, that's why he's asking the question. Adesak clutching his back. Maybe just a little nudge there if they went for the ball. Intensity has died down just a little. This is Trongbin to Zarur. Seem to have nullified that danger for now from Sirod. Here's Duitan. Now Tandien. It's good delivery, not good enough. Good strong run there from Sirod, who's taking a more central position here for a while, as he does from time to time. Maybe just to counter what Coach Vodintan had decided to do with that substitution. Get the impression there's more to come from this Muangthong side at the moment. They are fairly happy at the moment. They're not much out of first gear, you feel. Sirod. Tosawats, cross. No one at the end of it. Dinloy. Waiting for support, none came. Managed to get a throw in though. Lee Ho. Did really well there actually. He was surrounded by players. Plainum, who's not such a regular, just started getting his international caps when he made his debut in March of this year. Now Sirod. Again, this cross too close to the keeper. But every time he's on the ball, you'll see not only Tran Trong Bin on him, but also Zoro just comes across to help. Erratic attempt at a clearance by Hoyan. Luckily for him, Duitan was there. Now just beginning to close down a bit more, Muangthong. Tan Dien brought down. Yeah, Watana with the foul. Just need to step up, a bit more urgency required from Sanna Khanh Hoa. Toure. That was telegraphed, that pass. Here's Sirod. Second leg isn't until the 6th of January. That's a useful time for Muangthong to use as a warm-up for their AFC Champions League qualifier against JDT. That's in late January. Duitan, lovely pass from him. Toure in the box, making the run. Toure! Well, not for the first time. He gets in front of his man, Nukukit. I think that took a deflection off Nukukit, and it will be a corner. Get a better view here as to what exactly happened. Got something on the ball, but it came off Nukukit. Let's have another look. I think in fact he totally missed it. That might have come off the shoulder of Nukukit. Duitan. Watana clears. Only as far as Toure. Hasn't seen enough of the ball, Toure. Here he is again, big Frenchman. Toure. Torres, decent ball in. Zaror, I think that header just come off Addison. This is better from Sanna Khanh Hoa. Had some half chances here. Zaror increasingly being left up top for these set pieces. Zaror wanted a better ball. Carwin quickly releases that. Dinon does well. Tantai. Both teams making their debut in this competition, which is into its 4th year. Varies the number of participants. It's normally all the countries in the Indochina region. This year, Myanmar not taking part. They were there for the first 3 years. Thailand only joined in 2015, so this is their 3rd year of competition, but it's been consistent appearances from Cambodian, Laotian and Vietnamese league teams. And here is Yusuf Toure. Will he go for goal himself? Yes, he does! Brilliant from him! And his fantastic scoring streak in this tournament continues. Yusuf Toure makes it 1-1. He had a lot of work to do, and he put it into that far corner. That was the perfect position to place the ball. You could see Tiraton gesturing at Adisak, or rather Addison, there at that point to close him down, but it was too late. And he did exactly the right thing. So often we see strikers go for the near post. He hit it absolutely perfectly. Nothing that Cowan could do. And he has been magnificent in this tournament. Seven goals now in the competition. And that is just what we needed, didn't we? A few minutes before half-time as well. It sets us up beautifully for the second half. Well, that will also maybe just jog Muangthong United out of their complacency. That seemed to have switched off a little bit. And the last 10 minutes or so were far better for Sanna Khanh Hoa. They'll be a bit concerned they don't want to lose another player here. Already made one change. Hoyan is okay, but Yusuf Toure has been absolutely brilliant. He's already the highest scorer ever in the history of the tournament. Granted, it's only been 4 years, but it's an extremely ambitious attempt there. Kwok Chi giving it everything, but really no power in that. is Din Non. Now Sirod. Three minutes of added time. We had that long pause earlier for Prackett. If it ends 1-1, that would be perfect for us, wouldn't it? From a neutral point of view. It's got the noise again in the stadium. Fans have got going. Here's Prackett. Just loses his balance. Now taking a far more advanced role. He wasn't coming up so much earlier. Sirod's waiting for the ball again. Tonman saw the danger. Toure, the goal scorer. Always a cheer when he gets on the ball. Scoops it past Watana. Trying to get an early ball into Din Non. Tiraton now out of position. Duitan. To Din Non. He goes down dramatically. That looked like a bit of a dive, to be honest with you. Did he need to do that? Ball fell to him. Some contact there from Nkulkip, but I'm not sure that justified him going down like that. Maybe he felt he had lost control of the ball. Maybe lucky not to get booked for diving. Here's Sirod. Up towards Adisak. Takes the ball down. And a bit of a heavy touch from him leads to a foul. Tran is down. We've had the 3 minutes of time. Referee just looked at his watch then and perhaps wants his free kick. No, referee has decided that's it. So it's been eventful. An early goal and a late goal in this first half. Adisak Kraison there, opening the scoring. After not a great shot from Sirod Chatong. He put it away. They were in control for large parts of that first half. The last 10 minutes have been good for Sanna Khanh Hoa. And that man there, Yusof Toure, with an excellent run and a shot, means the halftime score at the Hyundai Stadium in this Toyota Mekong Club Championship final first leg. It's Sanna Khanh Hoa 1, Muangthong United 1.